Get the camera right. Hello, everybody. If you are new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are the Sammy Nicole and Fifi Show, and we are a dynamic and the only dynamic mother-daughter duo here on YouTube. And on our channel, we love discussing all things love, life, relationships, a little bit of pop culture as well from both the millennial perspective. Bear with me, y'all, while I get this right. From both the millennial perspective, myself, Sammy Nicole, and the Gen X perspective, my oh so beautiful mother. And if you like our channel, you like what we stand for, we will please encourage you to subscribe to our channel by simply clicking the subscribe button. Make sure you click the notification bell, select all, so that way you can get notified each and every single time we go live. All right. Also, before we get started, if you're interested in any exclusive Gen X content, my beautiful mother has her own channel, so please be sure to check her out. She likes to go live each and every Sunday for Sensational Sunday around 6 p.m. ish, heavy on the ish. Hey, cross country cruiser, what's up? All right, so make sure you go over to her channel and check her out, okay? All right, boom. Hey, KM Fog, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, also, y'all, please make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. The link to all of our social media handles and that information is down in our subscription box, as well as the link to Fifi's channel. So please make sure you check it out and show your support. It'd be greatly appreciated, all right? Let's get our disclaimers out the way. First things first, everything we're going to be saying tonight is allegedly, okay? Everything we're going to be saying tonight is allegedly. Hey, okay? Even our names are allegedly, okay? This is for entertainment purposes, okay? Laugh, laugh, laugh. Fun, 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 all right? Secondly, all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. All right. Secondly, all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. All right. Next, we want to give a shout out to Belle Noir and Ali Marie Wallace. Thank you guys so much for sending super stickers and cash apps. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for being kind enough to share the energy of abundance, which is money, with us. We appreciate that, and we send it back to you all tenfold. All right? May abundance always meet you and look for you. All right? So we send that positive energy back. Thank y'all so much. Okay? With that being said, let's go ahead and get it started tonight. Okay. First things first, we've had some really good shows these past 2 days. If you have not checked out Thursday night show, Friday night show, please go back and watch it after this show is over. And also make sure you hit the like button as well as you're coming into the live. If you're watching the replay, hey, what's up? Make sure you hit the like button down below. But we've had some great lives just talking about, Shirley Strawberry and her ex-husband, Ernesto, and what she did or didn't know, as it related to his fraudulent, activities and all that stuff. So we just want to say, we were talking about it earlier today, Mom and I, and we just want to say shout outs to everybody that is standing on business when it comes to their opinion. Whether you feel like Shirley Strawberry is allegedly a victim of Ernesto Williams, or you feel like she is not a victim of Ernesto Williams. We don't know them.
I said mommy.
Oh, you, okay. My bad. But yes, shout outs to y'all, because y'all be standing on business. Okay, you're mine now. Y'all be standing on business, and we definitely respect that. Y'all be passionate in the comments. Y'all be passionate in the comments when it comes to this Shirley Strawberry and Ernesto stuff, and we ain't mad at y'all.
I love the way y'all stand behind what you believe and what you think, and I love that. That's one thing that I love about people who follow us, who support us over here. You all stand 10 toes down in what you believe, and you don't back away just like we do. And I think that makes great for a dialogue.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think
Yep.
that's awesome.
I do too.
I do too. So shout out to everybody on that, okay? Um, with that being said, y'all, we got to talk about it tonight. We got to talk about it, and I want to hear what you all think. What are you all's thought on Target's diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) rollback? How are y'all feeling about that? Yes, Kay and Fox said we stand on big business over here. Absolutely,
Yes.
big business, big business. Okay. And we don't have no
I love
problem
y'all for
making it
that.
known. What you see is
Y'all
what
do not
you
back
get.
down. What y'all believe in, what y'all think.
And we respect it.
Mm-hmm.
We respect whether we agree with it or not. We respect it. And shout outs to Dr. Charles. That was a great live. Thank you for coming up on stage last night and conversing with us. We had a really great time. It was a great conversation. So just building on that topic, we talked about DEI. You know, what were your thoughts when you heard about the DEI rollback that Target decided to do? Now we know Target, they made a $2 billion pledge to DEI and a pledge to bring on 500 additional Black business owners and to get their products in their stores. I think Target has over 2,000 plus stores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think about them reneging and saying no, we're not doing that anymore, and all of the controversy and uproar that has been going on, especially with this new administration being ushered in? And we know that at the federal level, DEI has been nixed.
I thought it was a slap in our face because I know I spent a lot of money at Target.
And hit the like button, y'all. Please and thank you.
I thought it was a slap in the face because I spent a lot of money at Target.
You do. You stay up in Target.
I think
There's nothing wrong, you know.
I think that it was disrespectful. I think it was disrespectful that they would roll back like that. Target was one of very few places that you could go to during Black History Month, and you would see them representing Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
Even at Christmas time, they had the pajamas with the Black Santa Claus on it.
I sure I didn't get me none.
Now all of a sudden you want to show out. So was that fake love y'all was giving us? It wasn't genuine, or was it just for the dollars? Did y'all really, really care about us? Or was it just for the money? Or was it just for the money, Target? So what I did, I had to go check the temperature to make sure that we wasn't in there.
You had to go in Target to make sure we weren't in there? So somebody made you the Target monitor? What was you going to do if you saw some people in there?
I had to make sure that we were not in Target. So I did a walkthrough this Friday. And we're doing a good job. We were not in there. The energy was different. It was hardly none of us beautiful people in there. So we're doing a good job. Y'all keep the work up.
Now, you saying we doing a good job. Let me ask y'all, let me see. Cross Country Cruiser said, I was very disappointed with Target and I'm here for the boycott. Okay, so let me ask y'all this. How do y'all think that's going to impact those of us who work in Target, who are store associates? If it's not just us that's not going in there, there's a wide variety of other people that's no longer patronizing Target anymore. Also, not just in store physically, but also online, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you think that's going to impact, the women and the minorities that work for Target,
and
when they're seeing a significantly decrease in shoppers and online sales? I mean, eventually they're going to have to start cutting their staff, right?
Yeah, and you know what? And I hate
to keep their overhead low if people are not coming in.
And that's the part that I hate about all of this, because we know that not only do we spend a lot of money in Target, but a lot of African American people work for Target. And so it's like
and women,
Hispanic,
Asian,
yeah.
Indian.
So it's like a catch-22, It's like, do we boycott and hurt them? I know, that Pastor Jamal Bryant said, we're giving them to March 5th, and we're going to protest. But he didn't say what the plan was for people who actually work there and feed their families there, and how that boycott would affect them.
Yeah, but they're employees. What power do they have?
So,
they don't work in corporate. They work in the
right.
store. And I know, Pastor Jamal Bryant, who is the pastor of New Birth here in Atlanta, he's saying that if Target doesn't get it right, starting on Ash Wednesday on March 5th, he's calling for a 40-day Target fast. Let me see. Cross Country Cruiser said, it's unfortunate for the employees, but we have to show them where their money comes from.
Yeah, we do.
I understand that. But what are y'all? Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Not only is it going to have a huge impact on the employees, right? How they take care of themselves. And from what I hear, Target pays pretty decent,
Yeah.
What about for those black business owners, those black companies that have, and black and woman, those black owned companies and those women owned companies in Target that are going to be seeing a huge hit to their sales because y'all not in Target. Y'all not in Target on Sunday. Or in the middle of the week while y'all working from home. On your lunch break.
Target on Sunday, you go to Target, you get you some coffee, you sashay around Target. It's like therapy. You look at the clearance, and I'm just really disappointed in Target. I'm really disappointed in them. They messed up that Target vibe for us. They really did.
And just speaking on black people alone, we spend about 1.6 trillion a year. I mean, I think we're like the biggest consumers. Now, according to some of the reports and articles that have been written from journalists who have done, like a deep dive into Target and their setup, they're claiming that, only 9% of black people actually make up Target's customer demographic, and the other 91% are white people. Do you believe that? I was reading that in an article. I found that very interesting.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Let me fix that. Do you believe that, though?
No, I don't.
My bad, Cross Country Cruiser. I meant to get rid of somebody else. Okay. But anyway, Jacqueline J said, yeah, they messed up. I can't go either.
So we ain't going. Watch, I did a walkthrough, and we not in there. The energy is low. And we're going to stay out of Target. But we don't need nothing from Target no way, y'all.
But what about Tabitha Brown seasonings? What about Tabitha Brown afro-shaped cutting board and her clothes and things of that nature? Tabitha Brown, she put out a video, about a week or so ago, and she was talking about how she sympathized with us, but she said she wanted us to use logic over emotions. And she wanted us to understand that from a business side, these black-owned brands and women-owned brands, they can't just pull their stuff off the shelves overnight. It's a process to get into Target, and it's a process to get out of Target.
They have contracts.
And some of them have waited years just to get their products in Target.
Yeah.
And so it would be a huge loss to them if they were to end their contract with Target. Now, Tabitha says she has one more year with Target, and then once her year is up, she's going to decide if she wants to renew her contract or not. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Queen Lily. Hey, Cross Country Cruiser. I hope you're back in here. My bad.
Is she back in?
I hope you are, Cross Country Cruiser.
Let us know if you
know.
back in, Cross Country
Sorry,
Cruiser.
I was trying to
You definitely.
block somebody else. My apologies, Cross Country Cruiser. But Tabitha is basically saying we being too emotional, y'all. Okay, you here. Okay,
good.
sorry about that, Cross Country Cruiser. My bad. I was trying to get somebody else, block them. But basically, y'all, Tabitha Brown is telling us that we are being too emotional. But, you know, she's saying it in a calm and lovingly way. And that we need to use logic over emotions, and we need to think about the business side of things. And that by us boycotting Target, we are hurting woman-owned and black-owned brands, and that they've worked really hard to get into the stores. They can't pull their products off shelves overnight, and that a lot of them, they don't have the funds to pull their product out of Target and store it in a warehouse. They don't have the resources. So how do y'all feel about that? She's feeling like we need to think about it and stop being so consumed by our emotions. She said, and on one hand, she was like, I understand why y'all feel with how y'all feel, but on the other hand, y'all need to use logic. You're being too emotional. And it, to me, I know she said it with a sweet tone, but it did kind of give a hint of condescending. Like, you guys need to understand business. A lot of us are business owners, and we understand business. Some of us are, business owner, at a large scale. Some of us have, franchises, things of that nature. But, she basically saying, please reconsider not supporting these black-owned brands at Target. But if you do, she understand, but she's begging us to please reconsider.
Right.
What do you think about that?
I think
she's just saying it's just too much. They can't. She said some of them don't even have the money or the funds to sell their products online, because that will also require them to have storage space. And she said even if they were to pull their products out of Target, the owners, the business owners, will be responsible for having to discard their products.
I get what she's saying, but she also got to look at the big picture too. I get that she's a business owner and she has a product in there.
She in Walmart too. Tabitha in Walmart, and she in Target.
And the lip bar, the young lady that owns the lip bar, she's in Target too. And she said
favorite lipstick.
She said the same thing about, what Tabitha is saying. And I get it. But sometimes you got to go with the big picture in order to get a change. Sometimes you got to be the change you want to see. And sometimes it's difficult, right? Change sometimes is difficult. You got to go through things.
It's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But hopefully they have managed their business well enough where if they got to pull, if the sales decrease at Target, it won't affect their bottom line.
Tabitha is saying it will.
Now,
she said there's no way around it. And she said, she was like,
the lip bar, she says that they do well at Target, but they also do well outside of Target. And she's saying that, yes, it will affect them, but it won't be,
catastrophic
right.
for them. Okay, Tabitha is saying for some of the others, like smaller black-owned brands, it will be.
So, I get it, but we're not going to Target.
Okay, well, Tabitha also said, she said she respect y'all decision. She said if y'all not going to Target, at least if the other, black-owned brands, if they do have their own website, or if there are other locations where you can purchase their products,
absolutely,
please consider doing so.
We're not fooling with Target, because Target playing with us.
They promised us $2 billion and to add on 500 additional black-owned brands within the store. Let me see. Bridget said a lot of black brands and collaborations were started to thrive in Target as well.
Right.
I had to tiptoe in there for some paper towels fee.
I did a temperature check.
Jacqueline J said, I love Tabitha, but we can buy directly from her company. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tabitha say, but what about the products that's still in Target? She say, Tabitha say, it's cool if y'all buy from the website, but she said some of those product is already sitting in Target warehouse, getting ready, queued up to go on the shelves, go out on the shelves in the store. And she say if those products don't sell, then she's going to be responsible for paying for, having to get it removed out the store, whether she's going to put it in the warehouse or she's going to have it, destroyed. I mean, personally, she could pass it on over to TJ Maxx Marshalls. I'll be in there to get it. Because I'm a TJ Maxx and Marshalls girl. That's personally, I love the honey pot. Y'all know about the honey pot, the organic, natural, sanitary napkins and tampons and things of that nature, and feminine wash. I like to buy those products from Target.
Yes.
From Marshalls and TJ Maxx personally, because they're cheaper anyway. But nonetheless, that's another reason why Tabitha is saying, but what about the products that's already on the shelves?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it.
Let me see. Hey, Queen Lily. She
y'all.
said Tabitha will not leave there because the money is good to her. Okay, Queen Lily said Tabitha Cap, she ain't leaving no way because the money good. Okay. Cross country. Okay, hey. Queen Lily said, F what Tabitha says. It's a movement to let them know we are standing on business, okay?
Okay.
Queen
y'all
Lily,
hit the like button.
Hit the like button, y'all. Queen Lily said, I don't care about Tabitha telling us not to be emotional and to use logic.
Queen made it to the chat tonight.
She said, we don't have the funds to keep being disrespected. She said, oh well. Cross Country Cruiser said they have to take one for the team. Target is not even supporting them. That's a good point, Cross Country Cruiser. Yeah. And Tabitha said that it was a surprise to all of them when the news broke about Target rolling back DEI initiatives.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, y'all. Peppermint Patty said, I understand Tabitha's point, but others buy her products. I haven't been to Target in years and never bought her product. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Linda. Thank you for the comment.
We're
doing
popcorn.
well. We hope you're doing well too. Did you like Tabitha popcorn? I didn't like it. No disrespect to her, but I didn't like the popcorn. Did any of y'all try her popcorn or any other of her food items? Did you like it? Was it good? I didn't like the popcorn.
No, I didn't like it.
I didn't. Queen Lily Thompson Tabitha said allegedly don't F up my money, basically. She said y'all need to still carry y'all tails on down there to Target and Walmart and stop playing with her. Because she got to take care of her family and that finance husband of hers, respectfully. Jacqueline J said our ancestors were considered emotional too. We are on our ancestors' back. Ooh, okay, Jacqueline J. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Cross Country Cruiser said Kaleidoscope is at Target too, but other outlets as well. I like the Kaleidoscope drops, Cross Country Cruiser. You can find them at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. That's where I've been getting mine from. Now, usually, like in other places, they sell them, the Kaleidoscope drops from, what is her name? Big Booty? Real Judy?
Judy.
It's Judy. Judy who married to the brat, y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They sell her Kaleidoscope drops at Marshalls and TJ Maxx for like $12. Let me see. Jacqueline J said this is a bigger picture than Tabitha. Queen Lily said y'all Target, but it's up front. She has already got her money, so don't fall for the BS. And speaking of that, Queen Lily,
Queen, wow.
Yeah. That's another thing she was talking about too. The money that will be missed out on. Yes. Yeah, I love honey pot products. Let me see. Bridget said, no offense, Tabitha. I wasn't buying that colorful stuff anyway. Still love you, sis. I didn't like the colorful stuff either. But I was happy to see her make it into the store. I was happy to see her make it.
They put up front, so she probably got so much up front.
Yeah. So maybe Darius Cooks wasn't being completely shady.
Right. Yeah,
when he was
right.
talking about Tabitha. I do feel like though Darius Cooks is still a little shady.
Jealous.
He's jealous, but in hindsight, maybe there was some validity to what he was saying in his criticism of Tabitha decision to, sign a deal with Target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like if you're a black owned brand, and from what I've been, researching, it can sometimes take brands years just to get placed in Target. It is a very long process, and you actually have to pitch to Target. So you have to do a pitch to them, convincing them why they should carry your brand in their stores, why it will be mutually beneficial to not just you, but them as well. And some people, they get rejected their first, one or two rounds of pitching to Target, and then eventually they're able to get in. So I understand that aspect too, but I also feel like if you're a black owned brand, you need to get with the times and you need to be on e-commerce, period. Mm-hmm. Like, that is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you a black owned brand, you need to be on top of your e-commerce game. You need to have a website. You need to have somewhere where people can purchase, your products online. God forbid if something were to happen with Target and they were to shut down, or they were to be, absolved by a larger corporation, even though they're huge. Right. You need to still have a backup plan. Let me see. Hey, CB. Even if Darius Cooks had a point, his energy is gross. It is. Yeah, it is. Why are we banning them for just this then? Okay. Queen Lily said the brand gets paid up front. If it doesn't sell, they will remove your brand. And she talked about the remove your brand part. Oh. She said that if we boycott Target, then what will happen is once it comes up for quarterly review or whatever, and they look at the numbers to see how much each brand is selling. If they see that it's not selling, they're going to pull all those brands. Speaking on what you're saying, Queen Lily, they're going to pull all those brands off the shelves. So Tabitha Brown, that was another argument that she made, Queen Lily. She said that if we don't go in there, the products are not going to sell, and Target is going to take those brands off the shelves. And those brands potentially may not have the opportunity to be picked up by Target again because, and corporate, they're going to argue, well, these brands aren't selling. So it makes no sense for us to carry these black-owned brands. But I feel like they go back to my point. They need to get on e-commerce. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. And, not only has Target, gone back, but we already know McDonald's has done the same. We also know that Walmart has done the same. And we also know that Meta has done the same, right? Mm-hmm. And so we're all expressing, we're going to boycott. Jamal said we starting to boycott on March 5th for 40 days on Ash Wednesday. But we're communicating about this on apps that are under the Meta umbrella. So what do y'all think about that? YouTube is under Meta, under Google, which is, I think, has some correlation with Meta. Facebook, Threads, Instagram, all of those platforms are under Meta. So, and Meta rolled back their DEI initiatives as well. So should we also be boycotting social media apps? I mean, I feel like, hell, if that's the case, we won't have nowhere to shop.
I know, right?
I mean, none of them really like us or respect us. None of them really respect our 1.6 trillion we spend a year. What do we do, y'all? Because we own these people mad talking about the boycott, but they roll back DEI at Meta. What do we do, y'all? Where can we go? If we can't go to Target, where can we go?
My Queen Lily to my big head, Jamal.
What do we do, y'all? Let me see. Queen Lily said the brand. Oh, wait, I read that. Jacqueline J said, I think big box stores are fading away. I hope they can go online anyway. Yeah. Okay. Queen Lily said, Big Head Jamal, we have already started our boycott. He wants to say he's a leader. Queen, that's what it is. He want to be in charge.
charge. He want to be in charge. He want to go down in history for starting the boycott with Target.
Yes, Bridget. How we gonna watch Sammy and Fifi? Oh. Baby, Queen Lily, did you see 11 Alive News was at New Birth last Sunday when Jamal made the announcement when he was calling out Target and demanding that they make it right? I said, baby, anything for a photo op.
Anything.
Jamal is off the ch- Jamal is a public figure first and a pastor second. Okay? Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
Let me see. TBE said, I understand I'm not banning nothing for DEI. Yes, as a black man, absolutely not. Okay. Queen Lily said, Jamal has a big head and Carrie has that big box shaped allegedly. Babe, we got to talk about that. Speaking of that, did y'all see, Queen Lily, did you see the backlash that people gave Carrie when her and Jamal posted the video of them trying to learn the Tamia line dance? Because they have their adult prom to commemorate Valentine's Day next week, and they was mad at Carrie because they said her dress was too short.
My dress was too short, and he too early trying to do whirly dances. Kojic would never.
I say, Lord, they keep the people blood pressure up. I'm just accepting the fact that he's a public figure first and a pastor second.
Right, Jamal is a celebrity.
He think he a celebrity. He ain't trying to be straight, devout, Christian. He want to have one foot in and one foot out. That's just who he is. And it seemed like Carrie is too. Because she said in one of her interviews, she was like, I'm going to let you guys know now. I am not your typical first lady. That's not who I am. So if you're expecting me to conduct myself a certain kind of way, the way you believe a first lady should conduct herself, she pretty much was saying you need to get over it because that's not who I am. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be who I am and do what I do the way I do it. I said, okay, Carrie. Whatever. Let me see. Kelly said, I'm trying to boycott Target. It is a struggle. Yeah. And what about the people who,
it is.
You know, what about the people who their closest grocery store or store to them, nearest store to them is a Target and not a Walmart or a mom and pop store or a Costco? We have a Costco membership. How many of y'all do have a Costco membership? And for those of you who don't have a membership for Costco, are you considering getting one? Because they standing 10 toes down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Costco say. We say we keeping the DEI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they keeping it.
Yeah, Queen Lily said that's understandable if that's the only store near them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cross Country Cruiser has a Costco membership. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we do too.
Because I'm thinking about that. You know, if that's the closest store to them, what are they going to do? You know? And somebody made a good point. I was reading on social media how the reason why like the Montgomery bus boycott was so successful was because it was so community led, right? And so, you know, people were giving each other rides to locations where they needed to go. And people were talking about, well, what do you do for the people who, you know, the nearest store to them is a Target?
Right.
Are you going to give them a ride? Are you going to help them with bus fare to get to another store? You know, what does the logistics of that look like?
Right.
And I thought that was a good point, too. It's like, who is in charge of this movement? It damn sure can't be no Jamal. Is it Jamal, y'all?
Jamal is...
Is Jamal leading this Target boycott?
Jamal
Brown?
And he been talking to Roland Martin about it. He been on Roland
Martin. Okay. I'm going to leave that alone. Go ahead. I'm going to leave Roland alone.
Roland and Jamal and got together and they talking about how everything going to work out.
Roland Martin is something else. He tickles me, but I'm going to leave that topic for another day. So you saying Jamal and Roland Martin are leading this Target boycott. They at the forefront.
Yes.
Okay. What do y'all think about that?
Jamal at the
rolling in those shits.
Right.
What do y'all think about that? Bridget's have some thick head rolling. Bridget, Queen Lily, we're trying to be serious. Who is leading this boycott, y'all? We're trying to be serious. Who is gonna help us with this?
For real now. We gotta put somebody in charge for real.
What are we gonna do with this, y'all?
And what is our demand? What we want them to do? What do we want to come out of this?
What do we want them to bring? We know we want them to bring back DEI. Do we want them to now promise us double it instead of $2 billion towards DEI and brands or minority or woman-owned brands? Now we want y'all to put up $4 billion, right? And now we want y'all to add 1,000 instead of 500 black-owned brands in the store. What is our ask?
Bernice King need to lead it.
What is our ask?
Queen saying we need Bernice.
Because I'm still a little fuzzy on that. So maybe somebody in the comments can help me. What is our ask? What are our demands? Is it laid out yet? Have we heard from the NAACP? Have they said anything?
No.
If I'm missing something, let me know.
No.
What Benjamin Crump talking about? Are we trying to get a lawsuit? What are our options?
He ain't said nothing. Jamal, like Queen said, Jamal beheaded himself and jumped in because he want to be the leader.
He want to be the line leader.
Ain't got no action plan. Ain't got nothing. How this gonna work out? Nothing.
Who is meeting with Target corporate? That's what I want to know. Because I've been looking, but I haven't seen anybody. So how are we organizing this thing? How are we doing it? Let me see. Queen Lily said, people tend to covet people like Jamal. It's the celebrity of it all. Yes. Kelly said, my pastor has been talking about it too. Freddie Hayes' friendship, West in Dallas. Okay. So, okay. Pastor Hayes. Okay. Queen Lily said, to think Michelle from Destiny Child went out with Roland.
Did she really go out with him?
Oh, wow.
I thought they was just good friends, but she was dating him. Wait a minute.
Is he still married?
Yeah, he married to the wife.
Is Roland still married?
Yeah, he married. He been married to her for years.
Cause he been married to her for about 20, 30. Oh, wait a minute. That T went off in my head. Jacqueline J said it's not Jamal. Kelly said, Queen Lily say, what now? I'm saying the same thing. Say what now?
So he went out. He married and all that, and he still went out on a date with her. Okay.
Kelly said, I don't think he's still with the wife.
Okay.
Maybe they're separated, but he went on a date with her. Oh, okay.
Cross country.
Okay, Michelle. Okay. So we need to figure out who is leading this so we can get some things in order. What are our demands? How are we going to organize it? And then what are the next steps? Once we get things situated with Target, we definitely need to hit up Meta because we stay on these apps.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely need to hit up Meta.
Mm-hmm.
We also need to hit up Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay, McDonald's, I really don't feel like we need to be eating at McDonald's personally.
No.
Because that's not real food. But then some people can argue a lot of the food at McDonald's is not real food. So I don't know. But I mean, what are we doing? And what substitutes are we offering people who, they don't have the means to get to another store besides Target? Amazon, yes, Kelly. Amazon gonna be a struggle for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Baby, when I tell you Amazon packages come like this, for her, they be stacked up at the door like this.
I'm not even gonna play on y'all face. That Amazon, that's got me in the chokehold. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me that I get delivered from that Amazon. Jeff Bezos. And I know he can't stand my black. Amazon got me in a chokehold, y'all. Please pray for me that I get delivered and that it releases me. It takes its hand off of me. That's a tough one. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible, especially if it's for the greater good.
He can do it.
I'm just saying we just need a little bit of prayer that it's not impossible. It's not impossible. You know, I'm thinking, you know, for me, when I'm thinking about Amazon, I'm spending a couple of $100, a few $100 a month just on Amazon alone. You know, this is a safe place. Okay. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge, okay? We girls, we family, we girls, we brothers, we sisters, we cousins. So this is a safe space. I do spend a few $100s on Amazon each month. Now I'm thinking about it, y'all. Some of the products I probably could get. Mainly what I like to buy from Amazon is like natural like laundry detergent, scent beads. If I like to, sometimes I like to buy things in bulk, whether it's like placker flossers, or they have like the environmental safe or organic laundry freshener, or dryer sheets. I also like to get my Mary Ruth liquid vitamin. Y'all know the Mary Ruth's liquid vitamin bottle, where you get like 50 different vitamins and nutrients within that bottle, and you can drink it if you don't like to take pills. You know, your vitamins or herbal supplements in a pill capsule form. You can just drink Mary Ruth's. You know, take you 2 tablespoons a day, and it gives you just about all your nutrients that you need. Also, products that I have a hard time finding in stores, I will immediately look it up on Amazon, and I'll be able to find it like that. So I'm not gonna lie, Amazon is extremely addicting. If I'm going to an event, you know, and I just need something really quick, something to set my outfit off, and Shein, or you know, Akira or Zara or TJ Maxx or Ross or wherever, you know, I like to shop. If I can't get my stuff that I need in time, then I usually go to Amazon, because I have Amazon Prime. So sometimes I can order something on Amazon at 10 a.m. and get it by 5 p.m. that same day. It's addictive. Yes, Kelly, it's very addictive. So, you know, like I said, I could start going to Sprouts to get some of my organic or environmental safety laundry detergent. There's a certain brand that I like. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I like to use it. It's a natural laundry detergent, because you know, a lot of laundry detergents, they have a lot of harmful chemicals, so you want to be mindful of what you're washing your clothes with, because we wear our clothes close to our skin. Also, sometimes, like if I can't find cotton or linen bed sheets in Marshalls or TJ Maxx, I will go to Amazon. You know, I try to sleep on linen sheets, or if I'm looking for something cute that I want to wear, I'm trying to switch over to wearing only cotton clothing, you know. And sometimes it's hard to find all 100% cotton made clothing. So sometimes I may go look on to Amazon first, you know, see if I can find it. So I don't know, y'all. It's just, it would be a struggle, but I would be willing to do it for the greater good.
Yeah. And I
yes,
think
Kelly said, when you think of the laundry detergent, please put it in. I will. I'll put it in the community tab when I remember. But it's all natural. Yeah, I have some in there, but it's all natural. So I'll put it in our community tab in case you guys are interested. Because that's where we get a lot of our harmful chemical from. Just our laundry detergent. So that's why I like Amazon, because I can get it from there.
So you say you ain't pulling back from Amazon?
I'm going to try. If we do it, now how we did the boycott. If we ain't did the boycott, you ain't going to do it yet. If we ain't did the boycott, you ain't going to do it yet. I'm just going to be honest with y'all.
You going to wait on the boycott?
I'm going to wait on the boycott. Is we doing it or no? What is we doing, y'all? Are we doing Amazon too? Y'all let me know. Another thing that I like to buy from Amazon, I like to buy the biodegradable cotton face towels, the biodegradable disposable face towels. So like you can buy them off of Amazon, and they're basically like soft cotton face towels, so you can wash your face and you throw it away, as opposed to
And
using
she
like a
even
hand
found
rag.
the disposable sheet sets.
Yes,
off of Amazon.
I
When
bought
she
that
travels.
too. I travel a lot for work. That's another reason why I like Amazon, because I can find a lot of cool travel
Disposable.
size products. I love my disposable sheets. Every time I travel, I pack a pack of disposable sheets, because I don't be playing with them folk. Bridget said, we heard your dissertation, we won't judge. Okay. It's just stressing me out, Bridget. Bridget said, we heard your dissertation, Sandy, we won't judge. I know. It just got me stressed. It just got me stressed. It just got me stressed, y'all. I've been getting a lot of stuff off of Amazon, okay? Like, I've been getting a lot of stuff. Okay, Bridget, I just want y'all to know.
We gonna let her stay, Bridget. After all that, she needs to stay, cause she needs to stay.
Okay, they be getting my earrings. I be getting them off of Amazon. My sunglasses, my little handheld fan. It's just a lot, y'all. My portable charger. I get all of that off of Amazon. It's just a lot. It's a lot, y'all. So I just need to get mentally prepared. I'm not saying I can't do it. It's just gonna be overwhelming. Okay. It's just gonna be overwhelming for me.
Oh yes,
yes. Bridget said disposable sheets. Oh wow, I need those. Yes, sis.
Yes.
Get you some disposable sheets.
She got disposable sheets.
Yes, Cheyenne.
The whole
said,
set.
yes. Get you some disposable sheets, sis. Yes. Cheyenne G said, Sam said she's waiting on an announcement. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna wait on the announcement first. I'm just being honest with y'all. We keep it real over here. I'm just gonna wait on the official announcement before I get myself worked up. You know, I'm not saying I can't do it. I'm just saying I'm going to have to mentally prepare. I'm just being honest. Kelly said I'm screaming. Jacqueline J said blue light checking everything at the hotel. Jacqueline J, I travel a lot for work because I attend a lot of conferences for the field that I'm in. Hey, Big Cap. So, like I said, I get a lot of my travel stuff on Amazon, Jacqueline J. All of my favorite products, I literally have the travel version of it, right? And so anytime I go into a hotel, the first thing I do, y'all know that lady on TikTok, what's her name? The lady, like, she does obsessive cleaning.
Yeah.
And she used to work from home. And she used to always make her husband lunch. And he's like, I think they're Jamaican. He has long dreads. Yeah. Y'all know the lady I'm talking about. And she does a skincare routine. Yeah. And she has all the gadgets in her home. She's real organized. The black lady on TikTok. She on Instagram too. But I'm like maybe 5 steps below her when I travel. Yeah. When I go into a hotel room, I'm cleaning and spraying everything down. Okay, I have a travel size of hydrogen peroxide because just if you know, hydrogen peroxide is a natural cleaner. So if you ever run out of home cleaner in your home, if you have a bottle of hydrogen peroxide, you can use that to clean some of your surfaces. I also keep some alcohol travel size in my travel bag. I spray my sheets. I spray the headboards because they say if you spray it with alcohol, if there are any bed bugs, that is one way you can tell because the bed bugs will immediately come out of the headboard.
Y'all know Samantha.
I do a
scientist.
So I do a lot.
She be doing a lot.
Y'all, COVID has traumatized me. Working as an epidemiologist and COVID it's traumatized me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit of PTSD. So shout out to all the healthcare providers. I can't imagine what it's done on you all and the first responders. Just shout outs to y'all. Yeah. But I do a whole cleaning. And I get a lot of that stuff, y'all, from Amazon, the travel size, if I can't find it in the stores. So, I don't know. Kelly said, don't worry about boycotting Amazon. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, sis. Yes. Thank you, Kelly. Hey, Big Cat, what's up? Thank you. It's just a lot. So I just need to know. I just need to know. A lot of the stuff that I did in What's in My Bag, that video, most of that stuff, the little small little stuff, I got that off of Amazon. So I just don't know, y'all. I just don't know. But I don't know. What are we gonna do, y'all? Like, what are we going to do? I feel like every store, they really don't with us. You know, with the exceptions of the Costco's and the other stores, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Cheyenne said, we will write your name on the list. You good. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Y'all don't cancel me. Do not cancel me, y'all. Do not put my name on the cancel list. Let me plead my case.
Oh, y'all.
It's rough. It's rough. Now, if TJ Maxx and Marshall say something,
it's over.
Or Nordstrom say something, I don't know. Thank God we live in Atlanta. Think about those of us who don't live in, metro areas that are diverse, like Atlanta. If push come to shove, y'all, I could really go off of Old National. I could go off of Camp Creek. Or, I could go to my local incense man and get my perfume or oils. Or, we have certain stores in like Fayetteville and other places in the metro Atlanta area where you can grocery shop, black owned.
Go to West End.
Mm-hmm. And there are other places throughout the metro Atlanta area where you can buy strictly black owned products, whether it's clothing or beauty, perfume, household products. So it is out there. There was also a page on Instagram called We Buy Black, where they pretty much give you a list, like a directory of whatever items that you may need, from household supplies, electronics, appliances, food, where you can buy in your city that is black owned. And I need to find that page because we need to utilize that more. Yeah, chat. I need to find that page. Yeah. If I can find that page on Instagram, I will also post that, as well as the laundry detergent we like to use. It's natural, fragrance-free detergent that we use. So, I don't know, y'all. It's just overwhelming. With these, like, where can we shop?
With these boycotts,
yes, Kelly said I've seen that. We buy black page. Yes. It's like, what do we do?
I don't know, y'all. What's we gonna do?
And I feel like, based off of what, articles that I've read, they're basically saying that the reason that Target folded is because they got sued by one of their shareholders. Because of that, y'all remember back in 2023, June of 2023, Target had that really, really big Pride campaign. And when you walked into the stores, it was like all the rainbow paraphernalia.
Yes.
In support of the LGBTQIA plus. And Target got a lot of backlash from one of their shareholders, as well as pretty much a lot of the right wings, people and political people. And so that was another reason why I think that they probably did the rollback for DEI, because they're thinking about their shareholders. They're thinking about their bottom line. They got such a huge pushback from the right wing and their, conservative shareholders who sued them because of that huge Pride campaign that they did back in June of 2023. And they was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
We got to think about our bottom line. Yeah. And, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate, that they chose to roll back on their promises.
It is, y'all.
It is.
It really is.
It really is. And then I know in like June of 2024, they said that what Target did was, instead of because they got so much backlash for June of 2023, for June of 2024, they split it up. So they only did the Pride campaign in half of their stores instead of all 2,000 plus of their stores, because they wanted to mitigate the backlash because they got so much pushback. So that's a huge reason for why they said we're gonna nix it, the DEI. I just feel like Target, y'all gotta stand for something.
They really do.
Y'all gotta stand for something.
They really do. And you know.
And y'all talking about it's only 9% of black people that shop at Target. Well, y'all feeling it. That 9% got a lot of power, and it's a lot of people that's rocking with that 9%.
Because I had to check the temperature on Friday. I did a walkthrough. At my Target, just to see if we started standing on business, and we have started to stand on business. When I did my walkthrough, the vibe in there, Target is a vibe. The girlies wasn't in there with they Starbucks. We were not in there. Okay, so we standing on business. I was proud when I did my walkthrough. Yep.
Okay, I mean, we need to get a little bit more organized. I would like for us.
Well, big headed Jamal, he our leader.
Jamal and Roland. Let me see. Cheyenne G said, "I hope you wasn't spotted coming out feet."
I went around the back. I went around that back way, Kay. You know how you go around the back.
Not you shamed.
Yeah, I was shamed. I said, let me get up on out of here.
But I get it. If you
I ain't even stopped by the dollar spot, and y'all know that's it.
Yeah. And you know what? I get it. If you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for something. Yep. You'll fall for everything. You will. So you have to stand for something.
So we not going to Target, y'all.
Yeah. Bridget said you got to tip Sophie. Kelly Thompson with your Target bags. So, I mean, we got to do what we got to do. But I feel like, you know what? Here's one more thing I'm going to say about this, and then we can transition into something else. I don't like the way we gaslight each other about being overly emotional sometimes.
Woo!
I don't like the way we gaslight each other as black people about being overly emotional. I hate that we do that, because here's the reason. Nobody said nothing about that right-wing conservative shareholder that sued Target and those other conservative politicians that went in on Target in June of 2023 for being emotional. Mm-hmm. Was that not emotion? Them being pissed off about that Pride campaign? That was emotional.
Very.
And quiet as it's kept, a lot of them are a part of the community.
Clock that tea. Ain't that how y'all do it?
Clock that tea. So what's tea? Was that not them being emotional? Going at the Target like that because of the Pride campaign? That was based off of emotion. And they felt like, hey, I am a shareholder, so that means I have a say-so. And I don't like what you're doing. I'm upset, so what are you going to do to fix it? And Target said, okay, we hear you out. We hear that you're emotional about this campaign, so we're willing to scale it back. Mm-hmm. Why is it an issue when we're emotional, but when they're emotional, it's not a problem? Were they not emotional on January 6th? Hey, Belle Noir. Were they not being emotional? Are they not being emotional now?
Right.
So I just feel like when people say that to us, oh, we're being emotional, and I hate, when we have people like, and I don't have nothing against Tabitha Brown, but I don't like when she was like, oh, y'all, we have to stop being so emotional and think about the business. Tabitha, they emotional. They might not, sometimes they show it the way we do, sometimes they don't, but they are emotional and passionate about what they stand for. Let us cook. Let us cook. Them right-wing people be real emotional about their viewpoints and what they want to see happening in this country. Yes. And they make no apologies about it. They don't mince their words. They don't hold their tongue. They are very emotional about how they feel.
Is Queen still in here? Because they be on Queen Live. Very emotional.
Very emotional. Y'all go on over there and subscribe to Queen Lily's channel. She be cussing the mad and folks out. Talking about their mama, their daddy, their pa and them.
Queen be giving them hell.
Okay.
They be real emotional over there.
Real emotional. I don't know. And then I think too, with the Tabitha situation, I don't think people should be talking about her looks or age shaming her. I think that's unnecessary. So that part I do agree with. People need to stop being so emotional in that sense. But for her to say that we shouldn't be
about her looks.
They said how the hell she look like she about 43, 44. I thought she was 54, 64. She look old. Somebody said she talked like an old Southern slave. Just a lot of crazy stuff.
How old is Tabitha?
I think she like 43, 44.
Really?
Or she might even be maybe between 43 and 45. Yeah, in
wow.
her early to mid 40s. She's young.
Yeah, they age shaming.
They were age shaming her, Kelly, especially on TikTok. They were age shaming her. Because they were upset that, she's continuing on with Target. But her contract doesn't end until next year. So she, my hands are tied. I got to rock with them. I got to deal with Target and Walmart. And people were getting mad, Kelly. And they were talking about her. Oh, you look older than what you are. Da-da-da-da. Basically calling her out her name. Cussing her out, Kelly. I don't agree with that. That's not cool. But I don't think there's anything wrong with us, being emotional or upset, because that Target shareholder, baby, when he saw that Pride campaign, he was real emotional about that.
Yes.
And he wanted something to be done about it, and it was. Yeah, that's very terrible, Kelly, that they were age shaming her and talking about her and cussing her out. That was unnecessary. But yeah, y'all. So, we'll see what happens with this. Hopefully Target will make it right. I don't know. But if they don't, then, it's deuces.
Yeah,
it is what it is, It is. They thinking about their bottom line, and we have to think about our bottom line,
We do.
We do. So
we really do.
Y'all let us know if you are going to be, if you're watching the replay, let us know down in the comments. Do you think we as Black people are being too emotional? Do you agree with Tabitha Brown that we don't understand the logistics of business, and that because we are ignorant to how business works on a mass scale, on a larger scale, it's causing us to think irrationally? Let us know what you think, down in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with Tabitha? Do you disagree? What should we be doing? And should we also be going after Meta and McDonald's and Amazon as well?
Yeah.
Let me see. Me and Mrs. Jones said Tabitha is doing what's best for her and products, as she should. That's her bread and butter. Okay. Okay. She looking out for her business. And she said too that she fully funded, her hair care line that came out. What is it? Donna's Recipe or whatever it's called. She said her and her business partner, they fully funded that business. And she was like, that's another reason why she's like, she got to decide if she going to walk away or not, because she put a lot of money up.
And then if anybody is in the chat that actually uses any of her products, let us know how you like them. I know when she did her clothing line, that time a lot of people were saying that the clothes were they ran big, they didn't fit well, and a lot of women were complaining about the clothes.
Yeah, and also a lot of people were saying, for the people that support Tabitha, they was on that Shirley Strawberry. They said that they said that people were going too hard on Tabitha Brown, especially other Black women. And people were saying they were very upset the way Black women were pretty much turning their back on Tabitha Brown and getting mad at her because she said, y'all, please still at least just buy, when you go into Target, don't stop going into Target and Walmart. Just buy the specific Black-owned products that you want and then leave. And people were mad at her. And they said that Black women went too hard on Tabitha. What do y'all think? Because we know some people feel like, Black women going too hard on Shirley Strawberry. Do y'all think that Black women are going too hard on Tabitha Brown for her wanting to stand on business, literally, and keep her business growing and thriving? and telling us to, get your favorite black-owned products from Target and Walmart while they're still there, so that they can continue to be still there in those stores, and then go get everything else you want.
But I guess people were really buying them. I guess that's why she was in there. I mean, what products are so good of hers that people will go against the boycott and say, I got to have it? Are her product? That's what I want people to tell us. Are her products that good where you say, I got to go in Target, I got to have this particular product by Tabitha, I gotta have it, I can't do without it? I tried the popcorn and
I ain't like it.
I didn't like it. I said, well, let me try something of hers. Let me at least try the popcorn.
And support as
a black woman. I wanted to support something. It wasn't much, but I still bought it, but I didn't like it. So please tell us in the chat if you ever bought anything of hers.
And what do you recommend?
And is it something that you gotta go back in Target to get? That's the thing. Is it something that she's telling people to still support? But Tabitha, is it something that is really needed? I get it. She still wants to make her money. That's her business. I get it. I respect that.
But I also understand and respect the people who are like, F them. I respect it too.
Yeah.
But I understand she worked hard. She put a lot of money up. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it.
I get it. We're business owners.
Yeah. I'm a business
we
owner.
We get it.
I get it.
We may not be at that level that she is at. We know there are different factors that we may be ignorant to, but on a surface level, on a fundamental level, we get it.
Yeah, I get it.
But she did say that she respects those of us who are not going to be stepping foot in Target, and she said she appreciates those of us who have bought her products. She appreciates you all. She did end it off. Natasha said, I really hate Tabitha fake country voice. Natasha, you a big I'm standing on business by how I feel.
You wasn't in here earlier. We really respect our people who we really, respect y'all for standing on your opinion and not backpedaling back.
Whether you support it or you're against it. We respect both parties for standing on business.
Yes, we love that about people who support us. We love your input,
your insight, your wisdom,
your expertise.
We appreciate
your intellect. Mm-hmm. We have really got some great people who support us over here, and we are very grateful.
Yes, Natasha said, I think as Black people, we should try to do a no buy except for the essentials for the next 2 years, because we don't know what's going on with this political situation. That's a good point, Natasha. I definitely think that's a real good point. I think that if we're using credit cards, especially just for shopping, willy-nilly, we might want to put those down if we don't need to.
Yeah. And
maybe get a little bit smarter and tighten up, with how we spend our money, where we spend it at, Yeah. Maybe if we wanted to invest or purchase something, if you feel like it's beneficial or substantial that will benefit you long term, now may be the time to go ahead and go through with it, while you still can, because we don't know what's going to happen, but we know, God is still in control. But that's a very real statement, Natasha, because we don't know.
Yes.
And collectively, we're spending on average 1.6 trillion as Black consumers a year. Some of that stuff we probably don't need to buy. I know me personally, I don't need to be on tjmax.com and marshall.com. I don't need it. I don't need another handbag.
Yeah.
I don't need it. So when I'm saying that, I'm also talking about myself as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could I scale it back on Amazon? I'm going to try. I don't know. Y'all continue to pray for me. Keep me lifted up in prayer with that. That's what we call an area of improvement for me. Let me see. Kelly said Tabitha has to look out for herself. I personally haven't tried her products. Hey, Dr. Charles, what's up? She said,
Hey,
good
Dr.
evening, everyone. I
Charles.
love Tabitha's hair products. My hair is thicker and healthier since using Donna's recipe for
Okay.
2 years. I buy it from her website, not Target. Okay,
Okay,
thank you
so
for that feedback. Okay.
there's a review on one of her products. Okay.
Donna's recipe. Okay. Okay. And
Okay.
I might check out
You
Donna's
might
recipe from
try
the
it,
website,
yeah.
and not Target. So thank you for that. Thank you. Kelly said, "Do y'all think her voice is fake?" I don't. But ain't she from South Carolina or North Carolina? I don't know if it's fake, y'all. I don't know. I think it might be real. Sasha said, "Thank you. I appreciate you two ladies and your wonderful shows. Thank you. I think the voice might be real, Kelly. I think so." Hey, Melissa, she said, "I just liked and subscribed. Thank you." Hey, Belle
Oh, thank
Noir, and
you.
thank you so much again for the super chat. We appreciate you, Belle Noir, and we send you the money is the energy, and we send abundance back to you tenfold. Thank you. Years ago, it was a family on the news that wanted land in GA to create a black topia. Well, we might need to bring that to fruition. I think I remember hearing about that. We might need to do it. Hey Pauline, hey cousin.
Hey,
She said, "Hey
cousin.
my beautiful cousin." Shout out to our cousin Pauline.
Great job.
Y'all are
Thank
doing a
you.
great job on your YouTube channel. Thank you. We
Thank you. We
appreciate that.
appreciate
Thank you, thank you,
you.
thank you. So yeah, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my question. Is it something that we have to get from Tabitha, or is it something that we just have to have from, anybody black that's selling inside a Target? I think that's what we need to really ask.
We
That's
need to assess that and
yes.
evaluate. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then move from there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Lip Bar has her own website, so you can still get your lipstick. You love Lip
she
Bar.
she has her own website, and such a sweet lady. Oh my goodness. She did a interview talking about all of this. When I tell you, I just love our brown sisters.
Now, you know who used to be in Target that I loved? She also had her own website, Beauty Bakery. Do y'all remember that makeup brand? It was black woman owned. It was called Beauty Bakery. Vegan, black woman owned makeup brand. I loved Beauty Bakery. And she used to be in Target, and she went out of business due to COVID. She had a lot of like supplier chain issues. And she went out of business about a year or two ago. I love me some Beauty Bakery. Now, if she was still in Target, I don't know. Well, no, she had her own website, so I could go on her own website, but it was just a lot with shipping and her website. It took forever, but I really loved her in Beauty Bakery. So, that's why I just hate that Target did that, because you had black woman
We
owned.
were fine, Target.
We was good. The relationship was going well. And then Target was like, "I'm leaving you for another woman."
I mean, I would get up on Sunday morning.
It was like waiting to exhale.
Saturday morning, make me a Target run. During my lunch break, make me a quick Target run.
We got to stand on business.
But we got to stand on business.
But I hate that, because you had amazing brands, natural, vegan,
Yes.
black woman-owned brands like Beauty Bakery. Shout out to Beauty Bakery.
Kaleidoscope.
I hope she brings it back. But you had brands like that they got in Target and they just really took off. I mean, they just took off. And she had her own little section in Target. And I just hate that. Now I'm on Juvia's Place. Shout out to Juvia's Place. They have their own website, and they're in Ulta as well. I don't know. It just sucks.
It really
Because it really was a great program for, black-owned brands and woman-owned brands. It was a really great way for them to showcase
and great
their products
for them.
Yeah,
for their products.
A honey pot. I mean, I don't know, but so yeah, y'all. We in some interesting times. We really are. But I think now more than ever, this is the time where we're really going to have to lean on community. And, you know, we don't all have to like each other, but I think it's important for us to find our own tribes to connect with somebody, you know, because we are going to have to start standing on business for a lot of things, you know, for a lot of things. I hope we can stay consistent, because look what's happening tomorrow, the Super Bowl. A lot of people said they was going to boycott the Super Bowl, but they still going to the game.
47 is going to the game.
Yeah. Look at Starbucks.
The first president to go.
A lot of people said they were boycotting Starbucks. Folks still in the Starbucks line.
Well, I don't go no more.
But I got you to.
Well, I don't go. I still got some on my card, but I don't go like. Well, I cut back.
You cut back, okay. You like me with Amazon,
right?
When it comes to Starbucks,
I cut back. I don't go as much, and I still got some on my gift card.
Yeah,
that you gave me, but I don't go back as much.
It's just a lot. It's a lot, but we're gonna have to stand for something as a people. We are.
We really are.
We are. We are. It's tough. Bridget says she's from the Carolinas. We a little country, y'all. Oh yeah, it's all good. We from Georgia and Alabama, so we get it. We get it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I really hope that we can really get through these next 4 years. You know, I know we gonna we just gotta stay prayerful. You know, we gotta just trust God. You know, because that video that I seen with you know, people of Congress trying to get into the Department of Education,
and that white man say,
and that
white man was posted online.
And why are we so nice and kind to them?
I said, oh my gosh.
Why are we so patient with them, and then they're not patient and kind to us?
Mm-hmm.
Now they went to the Capitol down at the White House, and they went crazy. And we're begging and pleading, people that we have voted into office,
political figures,
begging and pleading
to get into a government officials are begging to get into a government owned business building,
and they asking him, "Who are you? Who are you?"
And he's
saying, "I'm not gonna." Y'all, you can't make this stuff up.
You can't make it up.
You cannot make this stuff up.
Wow.
And, you know, I want the people that I have voted that are in office, I want them to get a little bit tougher with these people. They think that we some pushovers. They need to get a little tougher.
Raphael Warnock, John Ossoff. You know, Raphael did try to stand up for us with the Senate hearing.
He did.
For HHS confirmation.
He did.
But we're going to have to stay on them. We're going to have to pray for them, but we're going to have to stay on them.
There's no way that somebody that was not elected in office should be in our personal information.
Absolutely unacceptable.
Why is that man down there looking at our
information,
our Social Security,
and sending people text messages telling them not to come to work the next day? Who does that?
I mean, y'all, come on. I mean, it's like we in a dream, a nightmare. How does it
I hate this timeline. I hate it. Get me off of it.
How did this man get down there into our information? They just come on in.
Yeah. The rules, the checks, the balances. It's like, does it even exist? Security, you don't even have the proper security clearance. Tasha said, we are in Germany 1937.
Yes.
That's what it's given.
Yes.
You don't even have the proper security clearance.
And then here's the thing, y'all. All our lives.
There's certain trainings you got to go through and background checks. It's a process to get clearance for stuff like that.
Here's the thing. living in America, being, a citizen of the United States. All our lives we have been taught you have to follow certain protocol, right?
Certain rules.
Certain rules of the government. You can't do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. Now we got 47 in office and he ain't following none of the rules.
He is literally saying the rules.
It's like he's on Apprentice.
Yeah, I think he thinks that's what he's on.
Yes.
Like this is a TV show.
Apprentice.
Yeah.
This is a TV show. It's a game.
It's a
He
game.
ain't following none of the rules they told us we had to follow.
Nope. He said that don't apply to me.
And U.S. government. Who had U.S. government in high school?
Child. Y'all. All right, let's try to transition into something. I don't even know if it's a little bit lighter or not.
Okay, Kelly said she did.
But
you remember all the stuff they told us we had to do? All the rules we have to follow in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is following them rules.
They're like, what rules?
He doing whatever
He want to do.
Whatever he want to do.
And how he want to do it. And when
Yes.
he want to do it.
And he about to ban traveling to certain countries next. That's coming next.
Oh, yeah.
And what was it? The project
2025.
2025? They've been getting everything in place for that. That's why they
It
moving
was
so
years
quick.
in the making.
It was years in the making. Mm-hmm. That's why everything is going through so quick.
I mean, literally every day is something new. You wake up.
Every day, they just checking off the list. Okay, what's next? What's next? Okay, we got that. We're going to be able to do that. What's next? What's next? Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And we just got to make sure we vote and
hunker down.
Pretty much. And trust God.
Unless there's some turn of events. We'll see. Kelly said, yes, he's doing whatever he wants to do. It's ridiculous.
And they letting him get away with it.
Yeah.
They letting him get away with it. He's the president. Before things can go through, there's like 3 layers. But he's skipping all the layers and doing what he want to do.
He said there are no layers, baby. Get off of that. There are no layers. What
happened to the layers?
There are no steps, baby. They don't exist. What are you talking about? Steps? What is that?
I'm like, how is this possible? How is this possible?
They've been planning it for quite some time. Yeah.
And everybody hadn't been paying attention. They didn't take it seriously.
They didn't think it would come into fruition. People would say, "Oh, okay." Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Please double tap the screen to like, or in the upper right hand corner, click on the 3 dots to hit the like button. Or if you're watching the replay, hey, what's up? Down below, make sure you hit the like button. All right, transition. Moving on. Let's talk about. Have y'all seen that Luther Vandross Never Too Much documentary? Has anybody seen the Luther Vandross Never Too Much documentary? Initially, it premiered on CNN, but of course, Oprah, excuse me. Oprah also decided to premiere it on the Oprah Winfrey Network, and so it's on there as well. All right, Cross Country Cruiser said now they're crying and asking for Black support, basically. And I have nothing to give.
We have nothing to give.
I'm going to mind my business and focus on what I can do to make sure me and mine are good at this point. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at with it, and protect my health.
Yes,
my mental
it's criminal.
Yes. Yeah, it is crazy, Fine Brown. It is.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. Kelly said, yes, that Luther Vandross documentary is amazing. Love it. Yes. Call Me Darling said, hi, ladies. Hey, I watched it when CNN first aired. I love the documentary.
Yeah, it was great. I think that
loved it.
That was good. That was a good one for him. I like that,
And I like how they had his lifelong friends, people who genuinely loved and cared about him, speaking about him.
Yes, watch it, Cross Country
It's
Cruiser.
really good,
It's
Cross
good.
Country Cruiser. Dr. Charles said, I'm a 92%er. I'm done. Yes, we over it too. Yes.
We over it.
It was a great documentary. It really was. And y'all, I know I'm a millennial, so Mama grew up when Luther Vandross was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
She saw him in concert before. Have anybody seen Luther Vandross in concert?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Kelly said, I cried through the entire show. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was emotional. It was. I did not know that Luther Vandross started off on Sesame Street. Dr. Charles said, I enjoyed the documentary as well. I cried through some of it. Yeah. I did not know Luther Vandross was on Sesame Street. I also did not know that Sesame Street was actually based on Harlem, New York. It was based on the neighborhoods in Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. I just think that Luther Vandross was a phenomenal person. And one thing that I took away, I took a few things from the documentary, but one of my favorite things that I took away from that documentary was the fact that he was very resolute and very unapologetic about not sharing intimate details about his personal life. And I really like the fact that he was very clear and direct with people by saying, hey, all I owe you is my talent, my music, my creativity. That's what I owe you. My sexual orientation or who I choose to, be with or share my life with in my personal time is none of your business.
And why do we want to judge people? Why do we want to take away from someone's greatness? To judge them
and reduce them to something like their sexual orientation.
Yes.
All of these great things he's done.
Why do we do that?
You want to overshadow it by who he's in the bed with.
About ourselves?
Yeah. And then people feel like they have this entitlement to your personal life. People feel entitled to know everything about you when it's none of their business. And I also don't like the way people did Luther about his weight.
Yes.
I hate the way they ridiculed him and judged him about his weight. Now, I get it. He's a public figure. When you're in the public eye, you're subject to public scrutiny. But I really feel like they bullied him and harassed him about his weight. And I just thought that was so disgusting and unnecessary, And then we later learned that he was a diabetic.
And so he struggled.
To me, it seemed like he allegedly had like an eating disorder. He struggled with that.
Yeah.
And I just hate the way people, just badgered him, like making him feel like, you weren't really lovable or ideal unless you were skinny. And I feel like the pressure that he got from the industry and just from society, I feel like that played a big part in the downfall of his health.
Yeah, he did. I think he died with a broken heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so sad. And he seems like he was just a great guy, And he wanted to be loved and accepted, in the industry. It was already difficult because, he was a heavy set black male.
Dark-skinned man.
So that was against him. And then, from, Caucasians, and then from us, we started to go in about, is he gay or is he straight? And it was just a lot. It was just a lot. Great performer, singer, writer,
arranger,
creative,
producer.
Great.
Designer.
I
mean, he was amazing. Yes, Call Me Darling. That song, Any Love, hits so differently now. Yes, it does.
Yes.
He was a perfectionist. Yes, he was. And he was also very hard on himself. And I could relate to that. Because sometimes I can be hard on myself. I can be my own biggest and toughest critic. So that really resonated with me. When I was able to see that in Luther, that I really connected with that. And, that really hurt my heart that he just wanted to be loved. And that, allegedly, according to Big Mouth Patty, We love Patty, but Patty, you should have never got your own Andy Cohen trying to spill Luther tea like that, Miss Patty. Respectfully, you are my elder, and I respect you. You're a legend, you an icon, but you don't do that with them folk. If Luther was your friend, you should have did like the rest of the friends and kept your mouth shut.
And Patty come from a generation where they didn't talk like
She
tell stuff.
She the silent generation. Patty know better.
She know what she
Patty
was
know
supposed to talk
she
about
got
stuff like that.
She let Andy get her excited, probably give her some drinks, and she got to talking.
Because they say he can have cocktails.
Now I know it's some tea and some skeletons in her closet that she won't talk about.
Oh yeah.
So we love you, Patty. You a legend, you an icon. But if that was your friend, Miss Patty, you was wrong. That was not your business to tell. And he said it in the documentary. He said, I will neither confirm nor deny. He said, because in me doing so, that would then introduce submission. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give you all the satisfaction to know, whether I'm gay or straight. That's none of your effing business. Focus on the music. I don't owe you that. I'm not confirming it or denying it. It's mind your effing business. I don't owe you that. Just enjoy the music. And the music is universal. It's applicable to anybody's life.
And why do we have to when we feel like that people's sexual desires are different, we want to feel like, that it's an issue and we have to address it. That's none of our business.
And he wasn't leading with it.
And he wasn't leading with it. And even if he was, it's still none of our business.
Enjoy the music.
Love who you love. Do you. Do you.
We don't have a heaven or hell to put him in.
Yeah. Do you.
And you know what? I'm sure he had, people partners, because he talked about, with any love, wanting to be loved and, dealing with rejection and, things, the love he gave not being reciprocated. And so, I don't blame him whether he was gay or straight. I would have kept my relationship private, period, because it's none of your business, period. That's something intimate and near and dear to people's life. I mean, hell, I'm sure Shirley Strawberry wish she would have kept her marriage private, because we ain't doing nothing but talking about it all day on YouTube.
She tried, but Shay.
So maybe we all need to keep our relationships private.
She tried to keep it private as long as she could. She did.
Because look what happened. You leave it up for public scrutiny, but I just didn't like the way they were bullying him.
I said that, Call Me Darling, today. I told her that.
Call Me Darling said Queen Latifah lived her life in the same manner for many years. Although most thought she was LGBTQIA+, it was never confirmed. It took social media to pop off for them to actually see her with a woman. Yeah. But she you're right. She never addressed it. And when she would do her movies or TV shows, she had male love interests. And she kept it to herself. And she don't owe us that. She's a phenomenal actress, singer, director, composer. Baby, we've been binge watching The Equalizer on Netflix. If y'all not checking out The Equalizer,
Queen Latifah,
starring Queen Latifah, y'all check it out. It's an amazing. It's basically a spinoff from the Equalizer franchise with Denzel. So good night, Pauline. Love you, cousin.
Take care.
Thank you. We appreciate your support. So I'm not mad at people wanting to keep their love life private.
It does stay late, Bridget. Yeah.
Bridget, okay, Queen Latifah hair. I've never seen Queen Latifah have a bad hair day. Never. Even on the paparazzi pictures. Never. Yeah. The hair is always laid. Whoever doing Queen Latifah hair, chef's kiss.
Stylist on the show.
Chef's kiss. It looks amazing.
But the documentary was good, y'all.
Yeah, Call Me Darling said yes, and then Patty put a statement out after CNN aired it. Too late, Patty. And then Madonna,
because she knew she was wrong. Patty know better than that. That wasn't nice.
You let Andy Cohen get you hyped up. He don't care about us like that. He just like to exploit us.
And Luther thought Patty was his friend.
Yeah. Now I see why Aretha Franklin didn't fool with Patty. I said it. I said it. Now I see why, God rest her soul, the legendary and iconic Aretha Franklin did with you, Miss Patty. I see. You know, Aretha Franklin couldn't stand Patty. They they were at odds, but but Patty did. I think she did attend Aretha's funeral though, but they did not get along. Um, and I know, before y'all say it, I know the rumor was Aretha Franklin was kind of mean. I'm not excusing her of allegedly being mean, but I could just see why she probably went crazy over Patty, because Patty talked too much.
Yeah, that was too much.
And then Madonna. Remember when Madonna tried to imply that Luther had passed from complication from AIDS? Madonna put that out, and then she put that out on Instagram, and then his estate came out and spoke against it, and she took the post down on Instagram.
Yeah.
So that's a hurtful thing too. You thinking people are your friends. You're opening up to them. You're having alleged conversations, because we weren't there. We don't know if Patty told him that or not. But it's just not right.
No.
It's just not right.
No.
It's just not right. And it seemed like his real friends were those background singers, his assistant, and his lifelong friends. They rode for him.
Yes, they did.
Now the lifelong friend who had the S curl or the texturizer
grew up in the projects
with him. He almost slipped up, but he brought it back.
He did.
But he almost slipped up.
But he
kept it. He held it.
Yeah.
He held it. So I just feel like Luther seemed like such a sweet person.
Just a nice
and
person.
Funny and witty and shady. I mean, yes. I love that scene when he was responding to Eddie Murphy, calling him a fat A, and he brought out that Kentucky Fried Chicken, prop when Eddie Murphy was in attendance at that concert, to be funny and to show that he was a good sport. I just thought that was so cool and so funny and so shady, and I loved it. And we all know Eddie Murphy is the last person to be talking, allegedly. Okay. Allegedly. Everything we say is allegedly, because why? Like our good sis Bridget say, we don't know these people. This is just for entertainment purposes only, okay? All right, let's see what else you all are saying. Dr. Charles said, Auntie Ree said Patty talked too much. And I believe it. She does. Tommy Dollar said Aretha was meaner than a junkyard dog. Yes, I heard that. Yes. Call Me Donna said that was so mean-spirited. Madonna needs to focus on that lopsided. Yes. Because that was not her place. Kelly is responding to Call Me Donna. She said, not meaner than a junkyard dog. Yes, and that's mean. Dr. Charles said his mama was his best friend. Yes. How can we forget about mama? Yes. He loved his mother. He loved his mom, and his mom loved him. And he took good care of her. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He just seemed like an all-around good person. And I just hate that, he never got the one thing he wanted, which was romantic love. He said everything that he prayed for, God blessed him with. But that one thing, somebody that loved him, that was the one thing he was still searching for. And he was saying that, he was happy, but he would say he was still waiting to be his happiness, his happiest. And I think his happiest for him was romantic love.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And I just hate that. So, we just send a lot of light, love, and progress to the spirit of Luther Vandross. We hope he's singing in God's choir in heaven, and that, all the void and the lack that he felt here in this earthly realm, I hope that it's healed and he has what he was looking for 100-fold, in the spiritual realm in heaven with God. I really do. Because he seemed like a really sweet and sensitive spirit. And he just didn't deserve all that backlash that he got about his weight and his sexual orientation. He was a phenomenal singer. There were so many other things you could have talked about, Yeah. So, yeah, that was a good documentary. It definitely made me feel emotional, and I just like the way it humanized him. Like, you got to really see the humanity in him, and you were able to connect with him and learn more behind the scenes about the songs he sang. And shout outs to Dionne Warwick. Can we talk about the legendary and iconic Dionne Warwick looks? She looks amazing.
She does.
Mine is sharp as a tack. God is so good. The way he is preserving her. She looks amazing, y'all. And she is very witty and has a slick tongue. And I love the shade that Miss Dionne throws. And, you know, they knew. Dionne knew. You know, she would call him baby doll. But she was classy about it. And she was endearing and loving and nurturing. And that's how we need to be with one another. You know? That's how we need to be. And so I think she was, along with his lifelong friends and his background singer and his mom, I'm really happy that he had somebody like that who, you know, covered him. Yeah. Because we all need that. You know, we need that. So, I don't know, y'all. It's just, I miss Luther. There'll never be another Luther Vandross. Never. Yeah, Kelly said, yes, he seemed like a sweet man. Yes, I love that KFC segment. Okay, Eddie Murphy can't talk about nobody. Eddie Murphy. Because one day it's going to be a documentary about you. Okay, I know that there have already been some documentaries out, but the real one, the juicy one, because they usually wait till you transition to put it out. That's going to come out about you. A movie. So, you know, I hope, you know, Luther took it all in good stride. You know, he did. And I'm sure him and Eddie laughed about it and hugged it out. And then Cedric the Entertainer talking about some, we like Big Luther with the S curl that's not all the way curled. Yeah, that was Cedric terrible. The Entertainer. Now, it was funny, but I'm like, Cedric, it's giving diabetic too. That's pot meets kettle, but whatever, Cedric. But I know everybody loved Luther, you know. Yeah. With all that being said, I know a lot of people loved him, and so, you know, that goes without saying. Carmen Darling said his backup singers were A1. They represented everything Luther was. Lisa Fisher's voice still hits. Yes, they were amazing. And learning that he designed the set, their outfits, I mean, just awesome. Just awesome. Yes, he's truly missed. Yes. Call Me Darling said times were so much different back then. Yes, they were. Yes, Dionne was fabulous. Yes. Bridget said, I thought Dionne was getting a biopic. I think she is, Bridget. I think Tiana Taylor is playing her, Bridget. I think it's actually in production if they haven't already wrapped up filming. I don't know if they've started filming or wrapped up filming yet. I don't know. But Tiana Taylor, from what I know, is slated to play the legendary Miss Dionne. Yes. Kelly said, I love when he did the tribute to Dionne. It was so beautiful. Yes, it was. Kelly said, not the real documentary. Yes, Kelly, you heard me correctly. The real documentary. That's when we're going to get all the tea. So, Eddie, what Whitney Houston said, you better lay low. You better lay low, Eddie. Carmen Darling said, I believe there's an exhibit in the Brooklyn Museum with the sparkling jackets Luther wore during his concert. Right. We got to check that out next time we go back to New York. I would love to see that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to see him in concert, but yeah, I did. You saw him. How was that experience like? Was it everything awesome. You thought it would be and more?
Great performer. Yeah. That was right before his stroke.
Yeah, and I didn't know that he sung background for so many legends. Marvin Gaye, Bette Midler, David Bowie, even though I feel like they was kind of biting off the culture, but that's a topic for another day. Produced Aretha's album, Jump to It. That's a classic. You know, produced and wrote songs for Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, Chic.
He did jingles,
Yeah, he did jingles. He was on all of Chic's albums, you know, with Nile Rodgers. I mean, wow. Yeah. Wow. So talented.
Very.
And thank God he had such a supportive mother. Like when he told her, I don't want to do a second year of college. I want to pursue music. And he was like, there is no plan B. Like I either make it or I pretty much trying, you know. This is the plan. So Shout out to Luther Vandross. That was just such a sweet person, such a treasure. And there'll never be another one like him.
No.
Never. So I hope that he's fulfilled, wherever he is. I just hope he's resting, and I hope he's happy and he has peace, because that's a sad way to, transition lonely and, feeling like you don't have the very thing that you want. That's tough. That's really tough, and constantly under public scrutiny. So yeah, y'all, that's our thoughts. If you haven't checked out Luther Vandross' documentary, Never Too Much, it is on the OWN network now. If you don't have CNN, it was great. We loved it.
Oh, yeah, check it out.
So check it out. Y'all, let us know what you think about the documentary once you do. If you're watching a replay, we want to hear your thoughts, your opinion in the comment section. Also, let us know down in the comment section for our replay game. What are we doing about this boycott? And is Roland and Jamal the leaders of the Target boycott? And how do you feel about Roland and Jamal? Okay, Natasha said it's on HBO Max too. Okay, awesome.
Okay, good.
Okay, cool. How do y'all feel about Roland and Jamal?
All right.
All right, on that note, we're going to let y'all go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, shout out to Allie Marie Wallace and Belle Noir for the Cash App and the super sticker. We appreciate you sharing the abundance and the energy of money with us. We send it back to you 100-fold. We appreciate everybody that support us, who are always in the chat, engaging with us. Call Me Donna said, add teeth and head, Al Sharpton, to that list. We were doing well. We were keeping it professional, classy based. We were doing so well, call me darling. And you just threw us out. We were doing so well. We were doing so well. We're going to add Al Sharpton to the list as well. Let's go ahead and add Al.
It always got to be one of y'all that cut up.
I think Al put out a statement as well, Al Sharpton. He put out a statement as well about it. So.
Oh, boy.
We'll see between those three, what happens. And you know what? Maybe do we need to even look to them? Or can we organize amongst ourselves? That's another option. Because a lot of people say we're always looking to others.
Oh, yeah. Call me darling. Okay, so tomorrow my show, where y'all gonna be? Y'all watching the Super Bowl or not? Y'all want me to go live tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
For our Galentine's. Y'all gonna come on my live, or y'all gonna be watching the Super Bowl? Because I'll go live at 6 o'clock.
Are y'all gonna be at the Super Bowl party?
Y'all gonna be at the Super Bowl party? Y'all let me know, because I'll go live tomorrow. We have our Galentine's party tomorrow. I got all my stuff. I'm ready for y'all.
So what she need to do? She need to do it Sunday, or she need to do it
one day next week.
Wednesday. On Wednesday. Let her know.
So y'all let me know.
For her Sensational Sunday. For the Sensational Sunday game. Is y'all watching the Super Bowl tomorrow, or are you all going to tune in for Galentine's with her? Because she can reschedule and push it back. Because we understand it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes, Bridget said, Sammy, you got to get the video Ernesto dancing for next time. I'm on it. I'm on it, Bridget. I accept it.
Bridget, you gonna have her working on that all week. So I gotta get Bridget to tell you this video.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Kelly said, great conversation. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Thank you, Kelly. Same to you. Let me see. Kelly said, what time? She usually go on at 6. Belle Noir said, love y'all. We appreciate you too. ATL all day. Love that laugh, Miss Fee. Yes, ATL. Yes, not Rawhead Rex said the one with the glasses is a true classic. Her beauty is like a garden in full bloom. It's in its prime. I know that's right. I know that's right, Rawhead Rex. Period. Hit the cake. Send us $5, Rawhead Rex. He saying the one in the glasses is a true classic. Her beauty is like a garden in full bloom. Baby, send $5 for the garden so she can keep it blooming. Let's go, Smith. Carmen Darling said, "Oh, if it's Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl, you can rest." Natasha said, "I don't know where I'm gonna be yet tomorrow."
Okay. So I'll do it during the week.
Yes. Good night. Enjoy your weekend, Dr. Charles. Okay.
Good night, Dr. Charles.
Belle Noir said, "Any day I got my notification." Bridget got the eyes. Okay. I got it. Okay. So we'll probably she'll put in she'll let y'all know.
Yeah.
She'll let y'all know. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Have a great weekend and a great week. We thank you guys so much for tuning in. We don't take it for granted. Your time is valuable.
Yes.
That's the one thing in this life you cannot get back. So we appreciate you all for spending it with us. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Bye.
Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.